A common vista, the cactus plant, source of nutrition, slobbery stalks taunting our hunger, prickly pears beckoning like rubies crowning chrysolite hunks, certain of their power to induce in our mouths the slobber we detested in our food. Our father had one particular joy, the history of his own father presenting a pale prickly pear as if a gem held between index and thumb. Its fresh flesh still iridescent, soothing and smooth like the silk beneath one's tongue. Sprinkle salt and fresh squeezed lime biting into the sugared color trickling down chin and neck, pink stains on white t-shirt, an indirect remark on permanence. Unseen spine splinters hacked the prickly cuff, my predicting grandfather smiled. Rolled clover ball, swallowed whole, cleared all splinters. It was the purest form of water. The cactus stalk, covered in earth, will soar, not like the phoenix, more the colors of a rising quetzal. To grow thus is a desire to be had. Chop off a finger or ear, throw it in dirt, watch it greening and growing into the image of yourself, for you are the salt of the earth. Our mother birthed image after image, 9 of us to be precise, 9 of us, that is, who made it. Stillborn children still roam the alcoves of her mind where she still nurses and calls to them. For each of us who lived, she has a story of a time we nearly died. Between year 0 and 16, a mother frets the most, she'd say. Her oldest born in 67, her youngest in '03 turned 16. I watched her once observe my sleeping sister, motion for silence, whisper, "Look, she smiles like an angel." I stared and tried earnestly, but couldn't find the precise angle. The first time we boiled nopales on our own, figured the spines would fall right off with the heat. Well, they didn't. Embarrassed, we watched our mother laugh as she summoned our father, her face half horror, half joy. "Viejo, can't see this tangle of thorns." 36 years of fretting most. 36 years of mostly fretting. As children we were learning, as children must, the delicate gestures of a life about to come and its connection to the lives already past. Our father lost his own at an age too young for memories to stiffen. Like wrecked saplings, the shambles lay unforgotten but unrepairable. Most of what he could render were images from stories he heard. Had a perfect cursive, was the type to read newspapers, would have been at least city mayor. Everything blurry except the stature. He once took my sister and me into the woods where first he hunted for hives, placed in our hands pieces of honeycomb, the golden treasure of the poor. Then, the most precious remembrance of him, sweeping prickly pears on the ground with heavy cacahuate leaves until, their smooth surfaces ready to cut into, he began to peel them quickly with the aid of a knife. It was a competition. Could he peel as quickly as we ate? Could my sister eat more prickly pears than I? It wasn't a trickle, but a cascade of color running down our chins and necks. I can see my father as a child, irritable cough caused by spine splinters stuck to the fruit's smooth surface, a small risk involved when eating freshly cut prickly pears. My grandfather, smiling paternally, rolling up a gentle pellet of clovers to help his son pass a trivial discomfort, a technique learned from his father and his father the same. We must have heard the story of the clover ball, how it worked to clear the splinters better than all the water he could have drank at least 100 times, each time as precise as the last, so that eventually, as a teenager in America, I started rolling my eyes whenever the story began. It was perhaps the only clear recollection my father had of his own father. He held on to it as if a gleaming amulet, something valuable, something permanent. without acknowledgement, without realization. We watched this memory bloom over and over until when he left, he carried it with him.